like pussy, nigga. 09 in ecstasy, nigga. Fuck with me, dog. Pull up on the scene of some luxury, dog. That's me. And my Kobe, yeah. 24 and my clothes is rare. Iceberg, fuck the diamond, yeah. And that lake shit like Xavier. This that Juan Carlos and Javier. Raw coat, straight off the boat. I'm a fly nigga, took a wing off. Married to the game, took my ring off. That's me. We can have a bling off. Throw the auto-tune on, have a sing off. If the pussy ain't mine and I speed off. Cause I don't even fuck with hoes, rather beat off. No lotion, tips got the potion. Fuck the commotion, I'm out in the ocean. A nigga in motion, all this devotion. Got a nigga up in his bitch like he floating. Gold grill shining, check out my limb.
It's Monday. So that means three things. One, I'm out MCM. Two, it's a Mamba Monday. And three, it's time for the 24 podcast. How you guys doing? I am your host, the product of poverty's environment, the Pope Chuck Paul. Man, just when you thought that 2021 comes and says, you know what, motherfucker, hold my drink. I'ma show you motherfucker something. Whew. We gonna get into the whole Caucasian capital takeover in a few. But how you guys sorry, I'm tongue tied. How are you guys doing today, this Monday? Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Hope you got your cup of Joe, whatever you got going, and get you up and going this morning. But man, it's been crazy. I know there was no power this weekend. It's over, but that doesn't mean there's other things to talk about. Now, last week I brought up how Miya Ponsetto, the pale pasta princess, the Mayo Mami, assaulted Keon Harold Jr. when he was with his father, Keon Harold Sr., when they was at the hotel. Well, she did an interview with Gayle King, and I have to commend Gayle King for doing a great job with the interview, because on social media I've done called her out and called her all types of things regarding her interview with Lisa Leslie when she mentioned the late great Kobe Bryant. So during this interview, Maya, whatever her name is, was saying, oh, I apologize if I hurt his feelings, or made him feel inferior, whatever the case may be. I just want this to go away. She pretty much is trying to use whatever privilege she may or may not have. But here's the thing. People are saying that she's Spanish, but here's the reality of it. Some Spanish people try to identify as white. That's the way it is. And she is one of those. She had cut Gayle King off at one point and told her enough. It was just terrible. Look, the video was on the website. You can check it out on TKOMG.net. But yeah, she's 22 years old. She's young, dumb, probably full of cum. But right after that interview, NYPD pulled up to LA and literally pulled her out of her car because she refused to get out and almost slammed the door on one of the officers. Now, I don't have the charges in front of me right now, but I have them on the site. And I don't know if she made bail or whatnot, but she does have 2 court dates, I believe, this week. And one of them is for a DUI. We'll see how that goes, huh? Y'all motherfuckers and y'all privilege. Tripping. And also, another miscarriage of justice. Not surprised. Rustin Shesky, the officer who shot Jacob Blake 7 times in the back while his children were in the car, will face no charges. They said Jacob Blake won't face any charges either. Whatever. The man's paralyzed. We'll see if this officer is fired, and even if he is fired, he'll probably get hired at another precinct or whatever. I mean, look, American Skin comes out on MLK Day. That's all I'm going to say. You see the shirt I'm wearing. That's all I'm going to say, man. It's going to keep happening until some street justice is applied. You know? Like, yo, even if it's not 10, 25 years, whatever, give him something. 7 times in the back? Come on, dog. You could have yoked him up for all that. But I ain't gonna let my emotions go crazy because there's more shit to get to. And also, some great news. Pastor Raphael Warnock won the Georgia Senate. He is the first black senator of Georgia in the country's history. Ain't that some shit? When you think of Georgia, you know, you think of Jim Crow, slavery. You think of Atlanta, black people, you know, and you would think there was never a black senator. Sheesh. Congratulations to him. You know, so far, it's like a basketball team on paper. You know, like when you see KD, Kyrie, and all these guys, you're like, yo, this is a good roster. This season should go good. So far, Biden's cabinet, whatever, like everyone he's put in place and everyone who's been elected looks good on paper. But we got to see what they do together when the season starts in a week. Now, speaking of Biden, speaking of the season, the new 4 years we're about to encounter with President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. The other day, Wednesday, when the electoral votes were officially counted and Biden was to be, you know, announced as the new president officially, some crazy white people thought it was a good idea to bum rush the Capitol building. Now, at first it started as a protest or a rally, and then it got crazy. Now, I was working from home. I didn't know how serious it was, so I was in the group. I was in my department meeting. Excuse me. And folks were like, yeah, people are all over on the Capitol building. I'm like, what are they talking about? And I turn on the news and I see what happened. Hey, look, man. They were pissed off about Raphael Warnock winning. And then they were pissed off that Mike Pence would not stop them from counting the votes. It's even gone on record that Trump was hitting up all different types of governors and political officials in the state of Georgia, telling them, look, you need to find 11,000 votes. You need to find them from somewhere. Dudes wouldn't do it. And then once Pence told Trump, like, yo, dude, we lost, he pretty much threw Pence under the bus and goes and tells Twitter, like, look, Pence won't do what he's supposed to do. He's going to announce him as the new president. And sugar went to shit. You had all types of crazy white motherfuckers bum rush the Capitol building. Look, I don't know who was doing security, if it was Day and Craig, if it was the black dude and white dude from that Project X movie, the two little motherfuckers had the yellow jackets on and said security. Because when Black Lives Matter protested, they didn't even make it that far. I mean, they had motherfuckers with masks, vests on, military gear. These motherfuckers, cops with flashlights, nightsticks. Dudes was bum rushing the building, screaming, where's Polanski, where's Pence? Like, yo, they came in there ready to kill people. And speaking of people killed, I mean, I shouldn't be making light of this. It's not funny, but hey, man, what do the racists say whenever a black person dies in the hands of police, play stupid games with stupid prizes. Well, guess what? This bitch played a stupid game and won a stupid prize. And the funny thing about this particular person, Ashley Babbitt, there's a video of her trying to snatch a mic from an officer. Then the officer punches her in the face. You know what, this might be two different people, but that did happen. Some white racist tried to grab a microphone from an officer. Officer punched her in the face, busted her whole shit open. This video of this woman named Ashley Babbitt. I believe she served in the military, and she was shot in the neck and died in the Capitol building when she was trying to rush through the doors. Super Trump supporter. Officer Brian Sicknick died. He was killed. He said I believe he was plunged to death with a fire extinguisher. And the funny thing is, he is a Trump supporter too. And I think if he had the day off, he would be in that building rioting as well. You know what they say, be your own people, right? I don't feel too sorry for him. I mean, it's fucked up, but hey, man, the same people who killed you have those same beliefs as you. And I can never, you know, I'm not gonna say never, but I won't do it as much. Tell folks, why are you posting guns and drugs on social media? Because these motherfuckers on social media posting and documenting everything they did. One dude was like, yeah, we walked right in and we went into this office, we went into that office. Dudes were posting pictures and taking selfies in Nancy Pelosi's office, in Mike Pence's seat. One man took pictures with Nancy Pelosi's mail. One dude, no, I'm gonna drop some names. They've been arrested, and these are the notable guys who were arrested. Richard Barnett of Arkansas, the dude who sat at Nancy Pelosi's desk with his feet up. He's arrested. 60 years old. Fucking idiot. Derek Evans, a West Virginia politician who recently just resigned. He just was elected. The dude breaks in with all these thugs, the mayonnaise militia, and does interviews afterwards. Like no one's gonna notice him. And we have Adam Christian Johnson, the dude who was walking around with the lectern speaker, the big podium. Yeah, took a picture. He's been arrested. And Jacob Anthony Chansley, the dude with the face paint and the horns, he was arrested. How dumb can you motherfuckers be? It's crazy too, because a lot of these racists, like they say they're like the superior race, but they're that dumb to go and do this shit on camera. And what's crazy to me, like these officers were showing so much restraint, because if it was me, I would have been shooting y'all motherfuckers in the face, straight headshots. Free kill. I'd have been smoking on Trump pack all day. What other time do you get to have free kill on a bunch of racists? I seen the one video of the black officer that worked named Eugene, who ran in the opposite direction to save everybody else. Look, he better than me, because I would have clocked out. There was no way I'd have been saving a bunch of motherfuckers who's worth over 20 mil a piece, who won't even give the people $2,000. Let that sink in. And I'll say it again. Mitch McConnell's worth $22.5 million. Motherfuckers got $1,200. And had to make that shit stretch within 9 months. No one did. A lot of people are receiving $600 now. But that's a whole other story. We talking about the Mayo Mafia the Ku Klux Karens, the Ku Klux Kens. Oh, the Caucasity. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with y'all people? This is not the Boston Tea Party. Like, I'm surprised there weren't more deaths. Because they let these people out with no problem. Like, they was walking out of the Capitol building afterwards. Like, nothing happened. There's one dude pictured with rope ties and masks and military gear, like he was gonna kidnap some folks. And like, I'm thinking in my head, like, yo, what would have happened if they would have found Nancy Pelosi? Because I'm not thinking, it's like, yo, she's 80 years old, B. And you gotta remember, early in the year, some other domestic terrorists plotted on kidnapping a judge. Look, you white motherfuckers crazy. Y'all scared of us. I'm scared of y'all. Well, not really scared of y'all, but, you know, I don't trust y'all. And just think, black people ain't get their powers, but it turns out white folks, all of them that was there must have been bit by a radioactive spider where they was climbing up the motherfucking walls. Like, yo, they was really climbing up walls. Y'all something else, man. Y'all are something else. Whew. Man. Street justice, dog. Street justice. All I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. Sorry about the noise. 7 a.m. But look, black people, stop saying, hey, we don't want you to kill them like us. We want you to... No, shut up. I want y'all to shoot them like y'all shoot us. Fuck that shit. That's just me, man. Fuck that. Shoot them motherfuckers down. I'm watching the video. I'm like, yo. Fuck you mean move back? Shoot through the glass. Headshots. Watch him move back. Y'all breaking the law. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. I'm just saying. That's the way I think, dog. You know, a lot of times you go on these websites, these groups, these forums, whatever, these Facebook pages, the way they talk about black people when they die in the hands of police. Look, man, I don't feel sorry for none of those motherfuckers that died. None of them. Not even the officer, because he shared those same views. And like I said, if he was off that day, he would have been right there. And a lot of those motherfuckers were firefighters, police officers, and government officials. Like we've always been saying, look, the KKK always been around. They're just police officers, government officials, and civil servants. It is what it is. I just hope a lot of these motherfuckers get hit with crazy federal charges. A lot of these motherfuckers are parents. Mother and fathers went to this bullshit. And they may get arrested and go away for a long time. And their children will grow up without them. Oh well, who gives a fuck? Not me. Gotta look at that Grandma Ye. And before I let go, I'm just gonna tell my black people again, let them clean up their mess. Don't argue with nobody. Just laugh whenever they say stuff like, this isn't America. This isn't who we are. Nah, this is exactly who y'all motherfuckers are. Entitled, racist, cry baby ass bitches. All you Ku Klux Kens and Ku Klux Karens. Look at you motherfuckers. Look at you. Looking all ghetto and thuggish. Egypts. I'm gonna get out of here. Like I always say, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Check us out on TKOMG.net. Hit the TKOMG shop. I am the Pope Chuck Paul. Peace out.